Greetings. Welcome to Seven of Swords Tarot. My name is Savage Bohemian, and I want to thank you for coming to my channel. Thank you for subscribing. If you have not subscribed, press the little button on there. I'm starting out. This is relatively very new, so I'm going to specialize in topics. And if we happen to touch on the sign, that's fine and that helps. But each topic of the day is going to specialize in what's going on just for that day. I was able to channel some messages, and we're going to see what we can get. Okay. The title, as the title says, what happened? Why everything went so cold? It can be in a marriage. It can be in a relationship. It can be somebody you just met 2 weeks ago. It could be somebody you've been going together for 2 years. So we're going to get to the issue at hand and see what's going on and see if we can get a remedy for the situation. So if the person sign pops up in these cards, all the better. Thank you. We're going to do it that way. And we're just going to see what we can channel, see what my spirit guides can give us. Thank you. Thank you so much, spirit guides, archangels, for guiding me and showing me and us letting us see these messages to try to put a remedy to their situation. Because when things doesn't go out right, we're always concerned. It affects so much in our lives more than what we think it is. Okay, we think, oh, that's just one person. No, but sometimes we're part of that person's karma, that person's soul group. It doesn't make a difference. We want to see what's going on with that relationship. Because don't nobody like to be ghosted. Don't nobody like to be hanging on. Don't nobody like all of a sudden you just stopping to me because you got in your feelings. This side is going to be on your side. This is on a person's side that ghosts. I'm going to give you 3 cards. I'm going to give them 3 cards. Okay. Your card, star card. Some of you guys might be Aquarius, where you're handling your business. You are a spiritual person. You believe in divine timing, as a soul above, as a soul below. That's how you see and that's how you value things. I don't read card backwards. This one is the 6 of Swords. That means you're thinking about the situation because you really don't know what happened. So you're sitting and you're contemplating, you're going back and thinking about what I did, what I didn't do, what that person's did. That's the thing, is just stop and just figure it out. Yes, you're in a hangman position because you have no idea which way to go. You're just there, you're standing there, and you don't know what's going on. You just want to know the solution to see what's going on. So we're going to take a look at their side. Let's see. Oh, Ace of Swords. Okay, it could be an air sign. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. But it's not so much of the signs, it's the actual cards that I'm going to deal with. Okay, now this person wants to speak their truth. So they were honest and they were open to a certain extent. They were about business. They were looking for something for a new start. Oh, they got the Magician. Okay. The Magician, the person can manifest just about anything he may have been. Because it didn't come upside down, we're not going to say manipulation. We're not going to say that. We're just going to say that they were very charismatic, had a way with their words, very knowledgeable and everything. Woo! We have the Chariot. Chariot. They got the fuck up and left. I'm going to let y'all know I do cuss. So, they left, but let's see why they're left. See, we're gonna I don't really have to. We're gonna do we're gonna clarify the 6 of Swords for your side. Ooh, you got the 2 of Wands. You don't know if you should stay or should go. You don't know. You're weighing your options out. You're upset and you're kind of mad because you don't know why that person did the way they did. So, oh, they started to fly out. 8 of Pentacles. You are not allowing this to stress you. You are putting your efforts in the work, but it's also the effort that you did put inside the relationship. Oh, Temperance. As a soul above, as a soul below. You got the Star card. The divine wants you to have faith. and allow your intuition to guide you. High Priestess haven't came out, but you got the Star and you got the Temperance. You got to be centered. You got to be grounded. Okay, now let's see why. Ooh. Oh, we got the Five of, yeah, we got the Five of, I'm sorry. We got the Five of Cups. Now the Five of Cups, they were already suffering from a loss. So they wasn't really sure what they were going to do with the situation. So I believe that they just got out of a situation. I wouldn't say that you are the rebound person. I would say that the person, sometimes that's what people do. They hop in a relationship with another person to hope to forget the other one. That does work to a certain extent, but at the same token, you are carrying that baggage that with you from the past relationship. So although he or she had the Ace of Swords, but they were already suffering from loss. Why is there a Magician here? There Wands. Okay, because he or she was getting out of the relationship with somebody else. That person still stayed on their mind. So I wouldn't say not necessarily this is considered a third party. Some people may be in them, others may not. But the fact that the Three of Wands there, that means it's 1, 2, 3. So, and it could be he could work a lot of family problems, and just the baggage of caring for that, dealing with that relationship. But they left because of the Chariot. Oh, we have Emperor. Emperor, he takes care of a lot of people. He's solid. He's by the book. Basically, his way of the fucking highway. That is an Aries card. If I'm gonna just throw a little, signs out there if that helps the situation. So he was working a lot. That person works a lot. Maybe a business owner. Maybe they have their own business and they have a lot of stuff to take care of. But Three of Pentacles. That person is feeling lost as well. This person had you. Some of you guys were in a third-party relationship. I think what happened was when you guys first got together, they were not together. He went back and tried to manifest something with that person. And he's still feeling out, he or she is still feeling at a loss. So why spot they coach? Because they can't confront you about what happened. Ten of Wands. The situation where he's at wasn't as great as he thought that it was going to be. Now he's thinking, he or she is thinking. Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is deception, lies, manipulation, all the things that went on in relationship. Your side, you were caring, loving, caring, compassionate. You were a light to this person, a beacon. You showed them how to love, or you showed love. That's what the person was attracted to. Despite he or she tried to step in with good intentions. The good intentions didn't turn out right. So he got stabbed in the back. They got stabbed in the back, and they stabbed you in the back. Let's get a couple more. Knight of Wands. Could have been a player. You know how they are. They go from one person to another, just around there playing, ain't taking shit serious. Although he was the Emperor, he had player ways. Emperors can be players too, but the fact that he was a knight showed that he was immature in his actions. Ten of Pentacles. That's what he was looking for. You can't get it. You can't get the Ten of Pentacles if you're giving 3 to this person, 4 to this person. It don't even add up that way. It don't work that way. You got to make sure you go by the book and see what's going on. Let's see what else we can get. Five of Swords. You don't know what to say to you. He or she don't know what to say. I'm sure there were some red flags in the process before this even started, but sometimes we don't look for that. We just keep it moving, and we just hoping that everything goes out the way it's supposed to be. To make sure the relationship is divinely guided. We're going to get some more. Here's a clarifying deck. I'm going to tell you which one this is. I'm going to show you. Marsilio. Hope I said that right. It's the Oracle of the Soul. So we finna get to the nitty gritty. We finna get to the... Why is my ring keep coming off? It's not tight enough. What we got here? Oh! Keeper whispers for y'all. Keeper whisper. Curiosity, madness, forbidden knowledge. You had all the answers that they wanted, that they thought they could get out of a relationship, or basically yet the answers to them as in general as a person, if they should do that. You might be giving them advice for business or anything, because it was a businessman. Maybe they had their own business and everything, but you were actually the knowledge person that was giving them everything what they needed. Now, who are they? The Leaper King. Bravery, self-discipline, and faith. But this person, this motherfucker's cold than a motherfucker. Calculus. Caring to a certain extent, but he's trying to also get knowledge and seek knowledge. What's between y'all? The Queen of Shadows. Instability, suspicion, and wrath. That what was between y'all. Well, another individual, or just the situation or the baggage that he or she carried. And that's what caused this to fall down and to disintegrate, to melt, to be ghost. But I do want you to remember this. Just because someone ghosts you, that doesn't mean that you did anything wrong. It just only means that for that particular moment, that part of the relationship was over. We go through what you call cycles. Each cycles that we come up to, we complete it and we move on. The goal is to not to keep going around the same mountain over and over and over again with the same shit. Now let's see. Let's get some cards. Moon cards. Let's see. Thank you. Thank you so much for coming and just listening. This is the first time I did this, so I'm trying to do the best that I possibly can. If you want to know a little bit something about me, my sun is Virgo, my moon is Aquarius, my Venus is in Virgo, my seventh house of marriage is in Scorpio, but Vedic astrology, I am a Cancer. My moon is in Capricorn. So basically, I have a large amount of the chart, just basically, but predominantly, I consider myself to have many ways as a Virgo, because Virgos, we are very compassionate, loving, but we buy the motherfucking book. We don't take no shit. We give you a chance if you can't live up to not so much of the standards that we want, just the things that you need to do as an individual. We don't have time for that shit. But that's a little bit something about me. Let's see what we got here. Okay, we got the Wolf Hunger Moon. So, on the full moon, the next full moon, hopefully, what number we got on here? We got, 29. Hopefully the next time the full moon, you guys will be talking. But you have to decide if you want to continue with somebody that all of a sudden just stopped talking to you. I think sometimes we just got to put on our big girl, big boy undies and move on. And sometimes we might not never get that apology, but I will tell you this, the person did have some feelings for you. It was just not enough to sustain the relationship. We got gratitude. Be gratitude for what do you have. And sometimes, even if the relationship doesn't work out, the little time that you are ever to spend with that person, that's exactly what matters. That's the only thing that was supposed to happen during that time. And I'm going to tell you this, if the person decided to come back, let them step to you 100%. Don't be so, forgive, of course, but don't forget. Because if you keep leaving that door open like a fucking revolving door, the person gonna keep coming through and coming through and keep coming through. You don't want that. That's a waste of energy. Energy is something that is very valuable that we have, and it's hard to keep being around energy vampires or a person that's trying to take your energy. Okay, now we're gonna get some. Oh, I'm show you these cards. Look, wisdom. House of, what is it? Wisdom of the House of Knights, oracles. I do really do. I love these cards. spirits, thank you. I want to thank you so much, and my guides, for giving the message. And I hope I conveyed it the best way I possibly can in the process. But let's get them some wisdom on their part, their person's part, and the situation. Oh, y'all got love. Man, y'all probably got the biggest hearts that I've ever seen. Love is something everybody don't have, and some people don't know how to do. And that's what you have. That's what's going to sustain you. Because you have that in your heart, and you are able to give. Sometimes the love the unloving. And sometimes it happens vice versa, for that person to always think about give love. Sometimes you may not be able to, let's say, do other things, but if you love that person genuinely and wholeheartedly, it's not nothing that that you can't do with the love that you have. But love yourself, okay? The love that you are giving that person, put it back on yourself, and I guarantee you, it's nothing that the universe will not reward you. The universe is going to reward you with somebody who's going to actually put forth an effort, call you back when they're supposed to, text you back and not ghost you, and care about you as an individual. What do they have? What is theirs? Movement. They need to move from the situation where they at. Better yet, come back and say something, apologize if they want to. That's not what they're going to do. All they're doing, and they're going to keep running. What's between y'all? Meditation. Talk to your higher person. Talk to your higher self. Talk to your guides. Talk to your ancestors. They are here to help you and here to guide you. Meditation, and I tell people, meditation is not something where you have to be in a fucking crowded room. I mean, in a quiet room is something that where you can sit and put some music on. You could put some motherfucking Barry White on. You could put some Boney James on. You could even put on some Megan Thee Stallion. You could put her on, because it's what you have. They have hertz. They have megahertz. They raise the vibration. Raise that fucking vibration. Sit there and meditate. Put in your ear. Better yet, don't make a difference. Just sit there. Let your mind wander, because eventually your mind will stop wandering. I want to thank you so much for just taking the time and just listening. And I hope this helps someone, because you know what? Everybody have walked in those shoes. Either we the givers, or we the takers, we the ghosters, or we the people that are getting ghosted. But many people don't do that. I think it's just certain people that does that because they don't give. Sometimes they don't care about nobody else but themselves. They're selfish people. And sometimes they have to sit back and think about all the shit they did to other people. But keep being you, and I guarantee you, goodness will come your way. Thank you. Bye.